I'm passenger princess today. I got my girlfriend driving. I just dropped the Corvette off at my buddy Donovan's. You guys saw him when we did the exhaust install video. I've been extremely busy and he was free today, so I'm like, hey man, you know, you want to throw these on for me and I can come over and help, you know, whenever I got some time or whatever. And he's like, sure. So I dropped the car off over there, did what I had to do, and now headed to the gas station, gonna grab a couple snacks, and we're gonna head over to Donovan's house. That man's garage is so cool. He has so many tools and like he has a lift in there. It's so much easier to do like big projects like that at his house. So car's over there. I'm on the way over there, hitting the gas station, then we'll be back at his house and we'll pick it up then. But that's what we're doing today. We're putting coilovers on the Vette. All right, just pulled up to Donnie's. He already got the car in the air. Got one of the shocks off. Got the leaf spring off. Like, he even set up lights for me to show the coils. Part Shop Max, powered by Max. I don't even know what they are called anymore. But got the coilovers for the Vette. It says 10K. That seems kind of low. I thought I got 20K. Maybe this one is 20K. Oh, okay. So it's 20K front spring rate, 10K rear spring rate. Just got the regular, no Swift springs, no nothing crazy, not like extra low or anything. You guys remember Donovan?
Yes,
He was in the exhaust install. He helped me with that. This is his friend Samantha. She's over here helping, learning, hanging out. Damn, I'm excited to get these things on. The car looks good in this lighting. I love it. All right, he's kind of teaching her, showing her around a little bit, how to do stuff. And I'm just here hanging out, kicking it. So I'll film some stuff and then I'll show you guys once everything's on. We messed up. All right, we messed up. I don't know if I got it on film. I'll put a clip right here. We hit something. It sparked a little bit. Upon further investigation, we nicked the brake line. Luckily, it didn't go through, so it's not leaking. I pressed the brakes, it's not leaking, but it is cut pretty good. So I'm probably just gonna order a new crossover tube. They're like 50 bucks, but yeah, kind of a bummer. That's why they say you should probably just undo the suspension and drop the leaf spring. But we cut it, it was easier, and that's the price I gotta pay. He's over here working on my car, using all of his little muscles. Look at my fat ass over here. I got a Gatorade, Skittles, Doritos, a water. It's nice when somebody else works on your car, I'm telling you. You can call me whatever you want, you can make fun of me, I don't care. I'm eating, I'm snacking, I'm kicking it. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
1 out of 4 done.
I'm doing this because he didn't want to do it.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh my.
So close.
Did that hit your leg, bro?
Nope.
No? Oh my God, I thought you just lost a
There's
shin.
no facial reaction, so I knew it didn't hit.
Dude.
But fuck, dude.
Well, I'm an idiot. We're gonna have to take the backs back out. I didn't know how the dampeners worked. The fronts are easy. You just gotta loosen this Allen bolt right here. Comes out, and then you stick the adjuster down in there. Make it softer or harder. I forgot to do the rear, the one side on the rear. I didn't know, I didn't pay attention, I didn't think about it because we were trying to just get it done. Can't get to this. So we gotta pull the other rear back out, adjust it, and then I can put it back in. But these are the things that rookies make. These are the mistakes that rookies make. Because if I would have known, if I would have thought about, oh, I should probably adjust the dampening before I put the coilover in, I forgot you can't get to the coilover from the inside of the car unless you drill a hole. So, yeah. Now we gotta pull the backs, well, that one corner back out, gotta adjust it, and then thankfully, I noticed before we put the other side on, got that all adjusted, but yeah, we're making progress, we're almost done, 2 out of 4. We got all the sides on. I didn't adjust it yet. Like I said, I have wheels coming, and I still have to get home. So I raised them up pretty much as far as they'll go on the front. I raised them up a good amount in the rear. So I'm hoping that the ride height isn't too low with this wheel gap. I don't think it will be, but it's not on leaf springs anymore. It's on a coilover, so I don't know how much it's gonna droop. But for the install, we're pretty much done. I just gotta adjust everything now once I get the wheels and I figure out exactly where I want the car to sit. But kind of happy with it. The PBMs, they had me shook at first, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they didn't come with the like little damper, I don't know what the hell the things are called, right here. I thought they didn't come with these. I was like, are these not adjustable coilovers, like for dampening? And looked through the boxes a little more, I was wrong. So, got these in there. Took me a second to figure out how they work, but we got them in there. So yeah, all that's left is I gotta stiffen up the dampening on this one, drop that one back down so I can put this on the top and stiffen it. The two sides are done because we did the driver's side first and then the passenger side. So those sides are good. It's adjusted equally in the rear. It's adjusted equally in the front. And yeah, now we're just putting the wheels on. Hopefully it sits up high enough so I can get it home. Donovan, brother, thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Seriously. Thank God for good friends, man. I'm telling you. But, God, I really hope that sits like that. I don't want it to be slammed yet. I don't want it to be low yet. All right, I'll update you guys when I get home, if I get home. So far, so good. The car is extremely stiff, which I kind of like. But no, like, crazy weird noises. Oh my God, the car's bouncy. It's a little stiffer than I thought it would be. But I'm not complaining. This is how close he lives. You see me just pull out of his neighborhood? This is my neighborhood right here in the corner. Right there. The good news is that we made it home. Got two bad newses. First bad news, this thing is sitting so damn high. Second bad news, I'm really bummed about us cutting into that brake line. There's little shit like that you hate to deal with. Luckily the brakes aren't leaking, I tried them out, but guess it's not the end of the world. It kind of sucks because I don't feel comfortable driving the car with a cut brake line, even though it's not leaking. Oh, girlfriend's moving the truck. But yeah, so I guess that's the worst thing that happened is we accidentally cut into the brake line. It's not leaking, so I was able to drive it home. Just sucks. I'm so ready to drive this car. I bought it last July, and I've put probably 200 miles on it since I got it home. So, super big bummer. I gotta wait probably another week or two till the part comes in, till we put it on, gotta bleed the brakes. Still waiting on wheels, but we got the coilovers on. That's the good thing here today. Donovan is the man. He's such a good friend. Every time I ask him for help, every time I need help, he's always offering it. He's a good dude, and I'm appreciative of him. And he knows if he ever needs anything, I'm here too. So thank you, Donovan. Just want to get that out there. But successful-ish day, minus the brake line. But we'll get that sorted. It'll be good. The car will be back on the road. All right. Well, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.